Hello and welcome to CotoCat Mets. The Mets return to Queens for the home opener, and they deliver for their fans in some cold weather behind Tyler Megill's pitching and 3 homers that leave the yard to left. Marte gets it started with his first dinger, extends the lead, and then Lindor and Pete are going to go back-to-back. And you just can't leave a ball down and into a righty like that. You know, you're trying to get the slider to the back foot, and that's a great pitch. Lindor does swing and miss a lot on that one, but man, if you leave it right there, he is going to jack it. You can see that down and in swing. Even a weak hitter like CotoCat could drive the ball if it was down and in. And Pete is the only one who's not going to get it over the Great Wall of Flushing. He's going to hit it a little more center, left center, and what a backhanded catch in the party deck by some middle school kid who's missing school to be at the home opener, and then he goes and makes a great catch. And go crazy with yourself, buddy. Before he could even high-five people, he's jumping up and down. Later on, he was caught watching himself on video. Mets killing it at SNY with the little fade from the apple into the high fives. Some of the best directing in the biz. And Alonso is going to homer in the second game of the series as well. This time he does go over the party deck into the crowd behind the Great Wall of Flushing. And that's just middle. And Pete squares it up like a polar bear should. Too cool to high-five Joey Cora. And Lindor's giving him the count. Like, it was at 1, 2, 3. We got 5 dingers now on the year? Yeah, that's right. Pete tied for the league lead already, and that backs Megill and Senga, who gets his first home start wearing the pinstripes, and he looked good. He's striking people out with that ghost forkball again, and the crowd is even starting to put up signs after each K. Getting a little bit of shades of Dr. K here in the upper deck. I remember being a kid putting up the Ks at Shea Stadium or sitting near the guys that were doing that when the doctor would be on the hill. So this is kind of nice, and that ball just dies. I mean, it is not easy to hit the ghost fork, apparently, and it must look like the fastball's coming because these guys are making some bad swings on that pitch. So they're not recognizing it out of his hand. And one of the best developments in this game is that finally Eduardo Escobar gets a hit from the left-hand side, and he goes oppo into that party deck again, and this time he's going to let out a real yell and happiness, joy, because we know Escobar wants it so bad, and the fans are going to start getting on him if he doesn't start producing, especially with Beatty off to the hot start at the Cuse. They take 2 out of 3 from the Marlins. Cookie Carrasco does not look good in the third game, and the Mets really couldn't sweep the Marlins. So here we are at 500 after 10 games. And the Padres roll into town. We owe them big time. Remember Joe Musgrove's waxy ears that beat us in the deciding wild card game. This has been CotoCat Mets. If you like this video and you love the Mets, please subscribe.
And then we'll sing, "Let's go Mets!"